Gotham has always belonged to shadows, place of crime, place of fear, and at the center of it stands Batman. Not a god, not an alien, just a man. A man with discipline, genius, and an iron will. But what if the Dark Knight gained more than his mind, his training, his gadgets? What if Bruce Wayne inherited the Iron Man suits, the most advanced weapons ever built? What if the shadows gained armor? Imagine the first night Gotham sees this. Criminals wait in an alley, expecting a man in a cape. Instead, the ground shakes, the air hums, and from the sky descends a black, armored figure glowing with white-hot eyes. Not Batman as they know him, but a metal demon, a shadow forged in steel. Bruce Wayne would never copy Tony Stark's style. He would not wear red and gold. He would not blast music while fighting. His armor would be black, silent, efficient, a weapon of fear. Each suit would have purpose. One for stealth, cloaked in adaptive camouflage. One for heavy combat, able to withstand tank fire. One built for the deep sea, shaped like a predator. Another designed for space, to hunt threats among the stars. Batman would not just wear armor. He would create an arsenal of nightmares. And Gotham would feel it instantly. The bat signal no longer summons a detective. Calls a machine of judgment. Gang lords hide. Assassins flee. Even mercenaries whisper that Gotham has become untouchable. But Bruce is not like Tony. Stark uses his suits with charm and ego. Bruce would use his with silence and strategy. He would not fight wars for glory. He would fight wars to win before they even begin. And the question grows darker. If Batman already terrifies the underworld with only his body and mind, what happens when he adds an unstoppable army of armored suits? What happens when the man who plans for every outcome finally has the tools to enforce them all? The Iron Knight has risen, and Gotham will never be the same. The world has always seen Batman as the weakest member of the Justice League. He has no super speed, no flight, no godlike strength. But what he does have is a mind sharper than any blade, a mind that never stops calculating. And now, that mind controls the Iron Man suits. With one suit, Bruce Wayne can level Gotham's criminal empire. But with an army of suits, he can change the balance of power across the entire planet. Think of Superman. The Man of Steel has always been the most unstoppable force on Earth. Yet Bruce has always prepared for him. Now imagine Batman stepping onto the battlefield in a red sun-powered armor, its core designed to emit radiation that weakens Kryptonians. Superman would face not just Batman's intellect, but weapons that could turn his strength into weakness. Then there is Wonder Woman, an Amazon warrior, forged by gods, nearly invincible. Batman's response? An exosuit layered with vibrational dampeners, capable of absorbing divine strikes. Blades forged from experimental alloys, sharp enough to pierce her shield. Every move Diana makes, predicted, countered, crushed. And the Flash, the fastest man alive. No one can keep up with him except predictive AI. Imagine Batman deploying a combat program that tracks Barry's speed before he finishes a step. Swarms of drones intercept his path. One mistake, one stumble, Barry falls and Batman wins. Arthur, King of the Seas? Bruce dons an armor built for the deep, with sonar disruptors and pressurized weapons that render Atlanteans helpless in their own kingdom. Even Green Lantern would face a nightmare. Lanterns channel willpower into light. Batman would bring a suit lined with counterfrequency emitters, designed to destabilize hard light constructs and short-circuit the ring's control. Hal Jordan would fight a man who already studied every weakness in the core, and now has the power to exploit them. The Justice League exists as a balance, a circle of gods and guardians. Batman has always been their strategist, their silent insurance policy. But with Iron Man suits, he would no longer be the weakest member. He would be the most dangerous one. And that is where fear begins. Because allies would start to question, does Batman still need us? Or worse, does Batman still trust us? What happens when the man who already prepares for every betrayal suddenly has the weapons to defeat everyone on his own team? The answer is simple. He becomes more than their ally. He becomes their greatest threat. Batman has always lived by one rule. He does not kill. His war is built on fear, not execution. But when a man like Bruce Wayne gains unlimited power, the line between justice and control begins to fade. The Iron Man suits make him unstoppable. They make him untouchable. But more than that, they give him the ability to enforce not just law but order. At first, Gotham thrives. Crime rates collapse. Gangs vanish. Corruption in the police force evaporates overnight. Every predator is hunted. Every killer is caught. The city becomes a machine of perfect justice, all because one man wears steel. But Gotham also changes. Fear spreads not just in criminals but in the innocent. When a knight of flesh becomes a knight of iron, he is no longer human. He is a phantom of war. People begin to whisper, is he still protecting us? Or is he ruling us? And the world begins to notice. Governments grow nervous. Leaders wonder if Gotham is the first city of a new empire. If Batman can cleanse one city, what stops him from cleansing an entire world? The Justice League asks the same question. They once trusted him as their strategist. But now they fear him as their rival. Because Batman has always prepared to stop them. Now he has the tools to win. So what happens next? One path is hope. Batman remains who he has always been. A man who carries pain, who sacrifices comfort, who never crosses the line into tyranny. With the suits, he could save more lives than ever before. He could defend Earth not just as a guardian of Gotham, but as its Iron Sentinel. But the other path is darker. The more power Bruce holds, the more he sees flaws in the world. Corruption not just in Gotham but everywhere. And if he has the ability to fix it, why wouldn't he? That is the question that separates a hero from a tyrant. Would Batman resist the temptation to rebuild the world in his vision? Or would the Dark Knight, clad in steel, become the very thing he has fought against his whole life? A ruler, not a protector? The truth is chilling. If Batman ever had Iron Man suits, the world would not fear Superman. The world would fear him. And maybe deep down Bruce Wayne knows this. Maybe that's why he has never built the armor in his own world. Because the only thing more dangerous than crime is Batman with no limits. This is the Iron Knight. This is Gotham's greatest fear. And if you want to explore more what-if battles and hidden legends of DC and Marvel, make sure to subscribe, because the story is only just beginning.